Hey Kevin and all the Supernatural fans. I'm doing just a video on Francis here. I did a shop video where I kind of talked to what was happening in this car, but I want to go into a little bit more detail. So front end has been all completely rebuilt, and by completely rebuilt we have new A-arms, tubular, new springs, cut one coil out, and we have a Hotchkiss sway bar, polyurethane bushings into the strut rod right here. And then we have disc brakes with a slotted and vented rotors on it. So that's going to help with the heavy braking, keeps the rotors from warping. There's also a braided brake line there, so that's always good to have braided. And then we got brand new steering suspension or arms and everything coming up. So that's all brand new. Also, there's that big Hotchkiss sway bar. Man, I'll tell you what, this thing is massive, it's heavy. I love these things. I don't even like the other ones now after handling this thing. So everything is all new. The power booster is the same one that is on Hero number 1. We got a new master cylinder, obviously. And then Michael, took a while, he loved doing this, but rolling the brake lines, doing this loop and stuff. So that gives it the flex, so if it bounces around and stuff. And then of course the brand new proportioning valve. And so there's the front end. I mean, oh, and then there's a brand new rag joint down here. So there's the rag joint in there and that steering. So this thing, we're going to put a new power steering, high pressure line, and low pressure, the return. That will all be brand new. We have up here, we're getting ready to install a brand new heater core, and then we got a brand new blower motor and stuff. So up in that suitcase, so that's all going to be brand new up in there. So that is what the front end is looking like right now. As in my other video, the rear end is out. Michael pulled this out this morning. And this is going to get blasted, cleaned. Trailing arms are coming off because we're going to put Hotchkiss on there. And of course those old shocks, which are shot, are coming off. And you know, we got brand new shocks for that. Rear end will be painted black. It's going to have the 355 gear ratio with a positive traction. So this thing's going to be super cool. And also it'll have brand new brake drums and brakes and brake key, you know, the springs and all that good stuff. Trunk. Michael, I think it was early this week, he got the new trunk pans in, and unfortunately I've got stuff piled in here because we had this stuff sitting in the car, and I've been working inside the car today. And Michael this week, early, I think like Monday or so, put all the new floor pans in. So did an awesome job. The car has been completely undercoated from the tail to the front. And the crazy thing is, I've got pictures of it, and when you take pictures of it with a phone, the stuff looks brown. Don't know why it does that, but it's really black, and it's really, it looks really nice under there. Inside the car is about, I don't know, I was teasing in the last video about 30 pounds of excess wiring that was strung out through this thing. That's all been alleviated. Pulling all the trim off. The steering wheel's going to come off. Kevin, I want to talk to you about the dash. We might want to go with a different dash, and then we'll just buy the dash pad from you and use it on another car. And because everything's coming out of this car, might be the time to do it. If you don't want to, no problem, we can cover that. So we'll talk. Windshield's going to come out, back glass is going to come out. All the trim that goes up on by the headliner and all that, that's all been taken out. Like I said, most of the headliner is, I got a few more pieces to pull. All this insulation will be scraped out. The same with goes on the floor. And then we're going to run the new, it's a padding that prevents heat from coming in, and it's a sound deadener. It's really good stuff. The front seat is at the upholstery shop now. I need to take the rear seat, I need to take the backrest off there, and we've got the front, or the bottom cushion already out. So with that being said, we've still got obviously a lot more work in here, and we want to tighten it up, make everything nice. And because we're waiting on the engine and probably the rear end, I don't know when this is going to get over to body and paint. Mike, do you possibly know when we're looking at body and paint?
Not yet. I don't know when we're going to get blasted.
Yeah, because we're going to blast this car. This is going to be taken down to bare metal. We've got to, this is something that I never noticed about this, and you know, how many of these cars have I been on? And Michael pointed out today, this is because this car had power windows. So this is like the wiring that went into the doors and stuff. And there's like now this hole. Well, I was like, oh crap, we're gonna have to fill that. Mike goes, yeah, that's how they are on all the cars. I'm like, what? And he showed me on this other car here behind me that there's basically just a plate, and it's tack welded there. So we're gonna cut the plate, tack weld it, and make it look just like stock. Of course, this is our antenna wire, which we'll replace because that one's pretty shot. So this thing's gonna get totally blasted. We gotta get, like I said, we gotta get the glass out of it. And she's coming along really, really nice. And like I said, today's a beautiful day, 69, 70 degrees here on August 4th at noon, unheard of here in Kansas. So lots and lots of work has been in. Michael's painted this before he did the undercoating. He painted this thing. This thing looks so nice. So once we get that new heater core in, blower motor, suitcase, all that, I mean, this is all that's going to look awesome. And then when you get that big block bright red engine in there, man, that's just really just going to pop off that black, and it's going to look really badass. So anyway, Kevin, I wanted to give you your own personal video here on Francis, how everything's coming along. The work on this car just being done is like really superb. The only way that we're going to do them, and everybody's just knocking these things out of the park. You know, everybody that lays hands on it in this shop, Don, Mike, got the best team. Obviously, that's why people send them to us. So anyway, buddy, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video on this badass car. I love doing big blocks. For everybody out there that's building a car or wants us to build a car for them, we'll do it, and always go big block. Now I know why Jeff Budnick says that. So here we go. If you have questions, brother, you know how to get a hold of me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.